what references he can make with me or not.
The old man and the young gal.
Ooh, is that short? Is that crossed? Okay. Big hit.
Dave Cron called it short, but it was legal. Miles Russell, smooth Miles. I think it's Volo.
Yeah, it looks like it. Big shots. Big shot. The early round. What happened?
Not. You were.
That's surprising. Maybe he's not. Ooh.
Did they make him go change the oil on the car for the ride home?
Oh, good shot. All right, all three Anthony's hit. Oh, no. Cugini didn't hit it, did he?
No. Oh, not in the beginning. It's okay. We'll catch him.
It's okay. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch up on the math enough here.
We will.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I can tell you Miles hit everyone so far.
Miles hit. Has he?
Yes, he has.
Okay. Come on, Miles. All right. Miles calling the Volo.
Has he missed?
I don't think he's missed. All right.
And I'm sorry, I shouldn't call myself a broadcaster.
Why not?
I'm just a voice on this stream.
Why can't you call yourself a broadcaster?
Right down the middle. So a few years back, we had the Pan Am Games here.
That was my first time ever being here. That was the first time I ever came up here.
And there were a couple women here that just could volo 80 feet. I mean, all day. They were incredible.
So tough.
Oh, Miles Russell!
Miles. It's not a lot of math. How many of these guys are Ohio guys? Just two. And then a lot of Highwood. It's just Iowa.
Oh my goodness, Miles.
All right. Let's go, Miles. Big week for Miles so far.
Wow! Holy cow!
Miles
Russell is on a tear. Open Bocce has a wonderful carambola effect on everything. No, but you can use it when you get one ball to affect the change of something else.
Oh,
that was his first miss. That's right. Okay, Miles Russell coming in. Missed the last shot, but I believe he can redeem himself on this one.
Incredible. Let's look at that celebration.
Fire.
Let's go. I'm really rooting for Miles here. Nice. Oof. All right. Let's see if Todd...
On target, but just...
Wait.
Yeah, I'll be honest, this is a tough one. You either have to bounce it right before and clear the white ball only.
All right, Michael feels as if Miles has it. Miles has only missed two.
It's already over.
Yeah.
Oh!
Close.
There we are. I forgot what I asked.
I don't know. I'm not sure. You said something.
I said, is there even anything left to say after? How many medals do you need, Miles?
You know what? I honestly, I said if I get into the playoffs, I told some people who are close to me, I said I'm going to turn it on. And so I'm usually humble, but I'm really happy with my performance. It felt really good to do what I just did there. So
yeah, you are very humble. After competing against you today. You're a very humble man. You don't have to be. You probably got more medals here than anybody else in the building.
Maybe not yet, but yeah, I'm there. But it's just been an amazing week because I said to you, I think we talked about it on the pod, whatever, at the station here. You said, talking about my stuff, and I actually really struggled to shoot up to this week. I broke my toe 3 weeks ago, right? So there was a bunch of things that were against me, and this was an amazing day.
Yeah. Andy talked to you about that. Has there been like a specific adjustment that you made, or kind of just believing in your shot and just kind of not overthinking it and just hit the ball?
It's all about, and the thing I try to teach people when I'm teaching people to shoot and be better at shooting, it's really about timing and being smooth. The less variables that you incorporate, you have going on, the better you can be at being a shooter. So,
how do you avoid, when you're lining up to shoot, how do you avoid overthinking a shot?
I just focus on those things, like stay smooth, follow through, and just the rest will come through. So
with enough practice, I imagine you establish a rhythm.
yeah, and and I don't practice this, right? This is you can practice this, but what I practice is during games is staying calm, keeping a composure, right? And by doing that, you're again eliminating a variable that can affect you. So if you're allowing your heart rate to go up and your thoughts to get ahead of you, you're not going to be able to execute. And so that's really what I've been working on. I think it paid off. So yeah.
It definitely paid off. Like you said, you locked in for that playoff round. I don't know if you missed the last one.
Yeah.
You probably missed another one, but I can't remember a shot that you missed there.
Yeah.
Does it with the volos? Is there? So you have to volo the last shot, right?
Yeah.
Do you think there's an advantage to trying to volo before that last shot to get your calibration? There's some shots like the stage 5. Or is it stage 6 is the 5-pointer?
There's a couple midline, like right after the dot. And that's the idea, right? It's getting yourself, and that's why I voled quite a few of them. Yeah. I changed up the strategy on getting into the playoffs, and I ended up dropping a couple of those other shots that they're a little offset, because that's just, I know I'm going to have a higher success rate with doing it, and that's why I made a decision. But yeah, I try to vol as much as I can so that I can get my mind ready for that really long one. I came close to it. I stomped a little too much, and that kind of turned my body, and then I hit the red one. But otherwise, I'm happy with my performance. So yeah. Yep.
Yeah, there's kind of a few shots that you can afford to miss.
Yeah.
In the beginning, yep. Because they're not worth that many points, and you can kind of use those shots to calibrate yourself a little bit, especially with the volo, right?
Yeah.
And it seems like that's how you approached it.
Yeah, I was surprised I missed that at Polino. The funny thing is I foul lined it too, and like I haven't thrown a ball short in I don't know how long, just because it's not even part of my muscle memory. It's not a normal thing. I was trying to finesse shot it just to slow myself down. I didn't hit it, but then I just was like, okay, no more messing around. Just do my rhythm and follow through. So, yeah.
Well, I could pick your mind for a long time as a shooter myself, just to be able to execute
on the mics again. I'll try to get back on the mics maybe tomorrow or something like that. And we can talk some more.
Yeah, I think the folks really enjoyed listening to everything that you had to say. That's about all I got. I feel like I've asked you all the questions over the last few days.
It's okay, we can talk.
How many championship interviews do you need? How many gold
this
medals?
is great that you guys are doing this.
Your house must be sinking into the ground at this point.
No, actually not. I mean, I'm pretty new to this game compared to a lot of people.
How long have you been playing?
6 to 7 years.
Really? How did you get into the game?
Playing Thursday night open league here. I got invited to play, and then I was hooked. And then I just started. I started watching the pros on TV, and I was like, I want to replicate that. And then that's I'm trying to do that. That's what I'm trying to get. So.
Well,
even though it's not a pro circuit here, right? There's no pro circuit, but
not yet. We were talking about that yesterday. Maybe someday. There's a path. There's a path towards it for us.